Let's see if we can get a game. There we go. Start off with e4. b6. I guess we'll play normally. You bring the bishop out to defend this pawn usually because the knight can be kicked, I guess. Not really sure why, but that is the standard response. Gonna get castled. He wants to trade. Let's trade. Let's get castled. Can gain a tempo by kicking the bishop. This pawn is already defended. The board delay gambit, huh? Yeah, I was going to put my bishop here, so he moved the knight here. Well, we can bring the rook out. Now we can neutralize this diagonal here. Oh, no, we can't. We can't. How annoying. Okay, let's get rid of this knight. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to get my bishop to this square. This is still defended. Yeah, he doesn't want to trade bishops, huh? Okay, so let's lift up the queen and bring the rook over. Maybe I could play the knight here at some point. Let's see, so I'm thinking of moving my knight up here to e5. I'm just wondering if I should move my queen first. No, he stops that. Okay. So yeah, let's bring the knight out. Let's see, he takes, I take. He takes with the queen. I have a discovery with the bishop. I think it's okay. We'll see. So anyway, this is the first game of my stream. Welcome, everybody. You see my rating? It's up to 1801. So I hit 1800 last stream. I didn't notice it. So we'll see what happens after this. That's why this is the road from 1800. See where I go from here. So now I can defend this directly. Also put a little pressure on his bishop. I guess I'm threatening to take this pawn with the knight, because if he takes my queen, I'll just take back, and if he moves the queen, if he takes the knight, I take the queen. He moves the queen, I bring the knight back. Yeah, I think I am. Of course, I lose this pawn. I'm attacking his rook, though. So he's best off trading queens, I guess. Yeah, he decided that too. Yeah. Okay, so now he can move that with check. Here, let's just move this out of the way. So this, so I can swing the rook across here, give him a check. Not sure what it does at this point, but I can do this first. Okay, now I have to decide what to do with this bishop. I could trade it, or I could move it back. Yeah, I guess we'll go into a knight versus bishop endgame. Although maybe I'll trade off that bishop right away. Is there any way to get a mate going here? I don't see it. I want to be able to move my f-pawn. So, one more push. You can always go back here, but I go here, he takes. Not sure. Let's bring the king out. Oh, walked right into that one. Yeah, it was also his idea of bringing his rook to this file. So I didn't play that part well. And on the other hand, I do have my king out, and I have his okay, I think it's time to just go for it here. Want to get my knight to f6. Yeah, let him take a few pawns. So there's a two-move mate from here. He stepped away from the mate. Oh, shucks. Let's see. And my knight's not defended there. Don't want him, the king stepping here. Yeah, so I get the knight to this square after all. That is good. Probably get a perpetual at least out of this. Oh, no, because when he steps his king back here, I have to move my rook again. I mean, I have to move my knight again. Oh, the knight here is mate. Okay, so hey, stay above 1800 for now. That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. All right, hope you're enjoying this game. How's everybody doing in chat? Time for d4. I'm getting all higher rated players, so. Okay, the old Rubinstein variation. Black is playing the Nimzo Indian. I'll delay developing my bishop for one move to see if he wants to take. He can hop his knight here. It's one of those things black can do. But I have to develop the knight and the bishop so I can get castled anyway. Yeah, so rook and knight, a dangerous combination. So even though I was technically down material, hey, and my opponent was probably better, but still had to be careful. So I'm just going to get castled so I can feel free to take these pawns in any way, any which way I can. Let's take this one now. I'm not sure what he thinks that will do. Oh, okay. He thinks it does that. I have knight to f5 there. Ah, so he gets rid of my knight, gives up his bishop finally. And now this knight is attacking the pawn, so let's attack the knight. I suppose I could have just kicked it, but let's wait and see where it goes first. It might have gone forward if I kicked it. Now it can't go back and it can't go forward with the queen here, right? So, well, it can go back to here or here, but it can't go back to f6, which is its natural square. It can go back to e7, c7, or... Okay, so let's just... I was thinking I just put a rook here. Yeah, the queen defends it. So this is immediately threatening. And I can still take back here because my queen defends the rook. Rook hits the queen. So if he pushes his pawn, I can just take it because he'll have to deal with the threat to his queen first. Okay, so let's attack this pawn. I don't know, maybe I should have done something to attack his queen, but they didn't have anything great that I saw. Yeah, I had this move. I could have played this move and attacked here. That might have been interesting. Okay, well, we got the knight. So if I go here with my knight, black can pin. Let's see, I can come back here with the knight. Black takes the knight, I take the queen. He takes the bishop, I take the rook. He takes the knight. It's 2 pieces for a rook. So it's not worth it, really. Yeah, let's just defend the knight there. And set up that old discovered attack on the queen again. So materially even, I have the bishop pair. No, I could have also taken this pawn. That would have solved a lot of problems, right? I just take that pawn because it defends the bishop. But I like this. Maybe I can get some sort of discovered attack on his queen again. Queen goes there. Okay, so let's go here then. I will finally take that pawn. And he was waiting for that. He can take my pawn. He decides to go there first. So this is defended. The knight defends this pawn. I just noticed that. So he can't take this pawn. So I snagged a pawn with no repercussion, and I'm about to grab another. Get my queen out of this pen. That'll be nice. I'll leave this pawn undefended. He just went back with his knight. Yeah, let's take this. No reason not to. Well, he had to trade queens. There was no choice there. I think he had to trade queens. Let's go to the analysis board. That was pretty good. Let's back up. Yeah, he should trade queens. There was another move here. He could move the queen to b6, okay, or move it away. But had to do something about it. Anyway, let's go back, get another game. Yeah, 1799, but it looks like I'm going in the wrong direction. Back to e4, I guess. Thank you. It was interesting. It required me to think. But the outcome was not happy. So we have a Sicilian. I guess I'll play a... Success has already been had. No worries, his upward trajectory. Yes. So he kicks the knight. You can go here. And he plays there. So you can go here. This was the Kalashnikov variation of the Sicilian. It's probably still good to pin the knight, isn't it? So you're threatening to jump in here. I think I want to get castled. Just defend those pawns. Now this is one of those situations where my knight is actually defended by the other knight. So looks like it's hanging out here in midair, but not really. Okay, so now what happens if I go knight here? He'll take it, and then my bishop is under attack. So before I can do that, I could go here. Yeah, more names for set sequences and Go. That would be fun. The shortage of names is a clear problem. They just have, you know, the Kobayashi and the Chinese openings. But there's other fusekis than those. Oh, he's going there. Anyway, I stepped aside with my king because I wanted to play this pawn up. It doesn't really bother me if he wants to take my bishop. Yeah, there's a few, but not many. I agree. So let's put the knight here. Oh, he took with the bishop. That's interesting. So I'm going to put my knight here. And then put my rook here. He's hopping in with his knight. Curious. He never took my bishop. He just is making sure it has no moves. Okay, so what can I do now? I think I'll put pressure on this knight and force him to actually do something. Okay, George, or Jorge David Belmar. What is your answer? I'm just going to take this knight and grab the pawn. So you need to do something. You may even have to take something, although you do seem reluctant to take. Although we had one exchange early on. See, he doesn't want to take my bishop. He eventually decided it was okay, but he doesn't even want to take it. There was no reason to take here, was there? I'm not sure. Yeah, let's go back. I think I should kick this knight. After I take back with the pawn. Yeah, he's prodding me. But my rook is defended there, so if I kick it, can't go here or here because the knight will defend. And so I can't go here or here, so can't go here. So it's going to this square. We know precisely where that knight is going to be. And then it doesn't have much. I guess it could come back here, or I could go here. That's probably the best thing, huh? Okay, so the problem here is the the bishop was pinned. So if I defend this rook, yeah, the queen moves. If I defend that rook, yeah, so he's going to get pressure on this pawn, huh? I think I am going to have to neutralize this bishop. It's getting awkward that I couldn't bring my rook back, so the rooks defend each other. So yeah, he's got the knight there. So I can play here. Play here with the rook. I think what I want to do is push these pawns on the queen side. Looks like he's focused on the king side for now. Okay, I will step away from that for sure. So attacks my queen. Okay, he's trying to get some kind of trade going here, it looks like. Let's kick his knight away. I don't like the knight there either. If he plays here, I can just take it, I think. Yeah, so he's got to go back. And he doesn't have good squares from there again. So I'm going here. Yeah, now I can go here. I thought he might do that. I kind of wanted him to take, but I also knew that I had this as well. Put some pressure here. Okay, he's attacking this pawn again, but it's defended for now. So, attack this pawn. I mean, if I get this pawn, I will have a passed pawn, and it's much closer to queening than any of his. And I don't see, you know, the mate threat here. Could happen, but I don't see it. Now, is it good to take here with the knight and defend for a moment? Queen. He's going to do something with the queen. Oh, he's going to bring the rook in here. Okay, I'm attacking this pawn and attacking his queen. Yeah. Yeah, he can kick my knight, but he needed to move his queen. I knew there was a reason. I knew there was a reason he couldn't play that way. Okay, so we're up to 1798 again. We're getting back in there. Let's get somebody new.